2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
She finds herself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
So I might need to set. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. And down it goes. And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's tiny. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A birdie putt awaits. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we head now to the par 5 next. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's not her best.
Yeah, this is lovely.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. Ooh. Putting for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Going with the 5-iron here. Handy effort, that one. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And down it goes. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Oh, that was pure. And here we are with their 4. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, 13. That's unlucky for some, Rich. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
She's looking at, I'd say 190 thereabouts.
4 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. She's a top quality player, this one. And should find the surface. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second.
That dog will hunt.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
She's played that one nicely. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And that puts her in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Yeah, she didn't like that one, you can tell. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember the name. 1 PGA Tour start, 1 PGA Tour win.
Does it get any better than this? Can you believe the first ever start on the PGA Tour, they get the
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course, and with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Oh, she tagged that one. Time for the second shot into the third. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Nerves. What nerves? She's firing shots like that at Ricky Fowler. Incredible stuff.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Head feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Chosen the pitching wedge here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, she's looking at 1-4-5 from the flag.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
They're staring this down for eagle.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Nicely holed, and for par. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh my, right by the hole. This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. She knows if she can get this putt to drop, she'll win the event. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another. And what a way to win it. She seals the W with a great putt.
Gotta say, 2 wins on the season, really firing at all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
So she's trying to beat Bubba Watson, Henny. Gosh, that's no easy feat.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. and then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Needs this to kick a bit left. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently 1 under for the event. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
She's looking at a long one here, 26 foot out.
That's a good putt to make, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Now leading by 1 shot. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Currently leading by 2. This putt is about 16 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Yep, tracking nicely.
Solid par putt, that. And she's our leader. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Now 2 shots up after that one. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Well, that's a handy shot. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Par putt coming up here. Ouch, that hurts. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. 2 wins so far this season. Getting ready to play their 3rd. A 7-footer right here.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And this putt coming up for her par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Yeah, that one will play. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, this one's right at the pin. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
A chance for her to win the event here. 1 week picks too many, I think. Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now, there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. At -2, going along nicely today. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That was special.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Second shot here on the 7th. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Opting for the 5-wood.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
She's currently in first position. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Lovely effort that. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. Teeing off now on the 10th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. 3 wins already this season. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's some good golf right there. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field. And that will take her to 8 under. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Nicely done. This one might need to get down a little. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Putting for birdie here. You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Not bad. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Wow. Back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. Sitting at -13 for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Quality shot, that one. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens. And with this putt, she can win the tournament.
Short game has been absolutely...
They've done it. Hold it for the victory, and it's not their first.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now, there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man. A young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And she needs this to save par. Oh, just missed. And this one will be for bogey. Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Now, from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Wonderfully played. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Pretty good shot there.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. She's managed to find the green on this approach. Yeah, that putt was pushed. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort.
Nicely done.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Colin Morikawa currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. This hole here is a par 4. You like that, didn't you? Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That should find the fairway. Playing from around 240 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Lining up from the sand now. Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. And in she goes. That's a good save.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for 1st with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
She played that nicely. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's not the outcome they were after.
And coming up well short.
That will work. And now at 3 under overall. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently tied for the lead. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Oh, well played. Yeah, that one's looking good. That should set up another chance. And if this goes down, they'll go down in history as the Falcon Open champion. Well, moments don't get much. Well, surprise, surprise, Rich. This one's actually going to extra holes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Everything on the line with this putt for her. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Oh, that is awesome. At the right time, delivering the knockout blow.
That's all she wrote, folks. The game is over. We have a winner.
Well, there's a moment you love to see every week on tour.
And making quick work in this playoff, getting the win on the first extra hole.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that'll play. Currently 1 under for the round. This hole is a par 5. That's nicely done. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And down it goes for an eagle. And that will take it to 3 under. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Yep, that shot safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, that is crushed. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And that will take her to 4 under. We have a par 5 at this one. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Yeah, that was a safe play. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take it to 6 under. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one. A really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Good shot there, Beamer. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, that's a ripper. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. This shot from about 190 yards out. Great shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be fun here.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Going with the 7. This looks to be heading to the green. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Playing now from the fairway bunker. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. She's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that was pure. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been handling a lot of greens.
You know what, Rich? As that putt goes down, I think don't give them praise, just look with admiration.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week, filling it up.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Currently 1 under for the day. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical. And that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And here we are with the third shot. This would be a great up and down. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The par 4 seventh, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And that puddle drop. Well done. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Oh, well played. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This one's for birdie. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think.
And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Ridge.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Handy effort, that one. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here.
Currently a couple under for the event. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely on the right-hand side.
And she's our leader. Going with the hybrid. That was a bit of a miscue.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Well struck. Going with the 7. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Job done. Let's head to the next. Still in the lead now after that hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Wow, what a shot. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And now -7 for the round. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Oh, that impressed me and her.
This one headed left in a hurry.
And here we are with the third shot. Yes! Hold it!
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
That dog will hunt.
That's tidy. Putting for birdie.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Second shot here on the 15th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Getting ready to play their third. Very crafty, that shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And that puts her in first place. She's played that one nicely. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Putting for a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your AT&T Pro-Am champion. What a place to win at. Beautiful Pebble Beach.
I can't think of a more iconic golf course in the country to win on than Pebble Beach Golf Links. Congratulations to our champion.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Currently 2 under for the day. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, what about this start?
Trying to make a statement early and often.
The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
This is full send.
And he's down there.
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
This is their look at birdie.
Putt is underway.
And after that hole, leading Bubba Watson by 3.
This one is all over it.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, Balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Good sounding strike, that one. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take her to 8 under. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Magical shot.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Now 8 shots in front.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole. But this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my 3rd, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this 2nd shot.
Okay, that'll work.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Second shot here on the 17th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
Currently 11 under par for the round. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Well, that's a handy shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Full of confidence.
And that caps off a fabulous week by this player in Phoenix. They are your Waste Management Open champion.
And calming their nerves in the process, Luke. Playing in front of some 650,000 fans this week. That was impressive.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, well done. 20 feet to the hole. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. And that makes her in a share of first. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Lovely effort, that. That one should find the surface. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
A bit short with that effort.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
That was wonderfully done. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 2. Always nice to hold those for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That's a bit unfortunate for her.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Yeah, that one will play. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Wonderfully played. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. She's currently sitting in first place. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Not a bad play, that one. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts over.
Well, this is a week that's going to sit in the memory bank for life. A champion at the Riv. You've just won the Genesis Invitational.
Winning on such an iconic golf course will not be lost on this player. What a performance.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Yeah, that's right, Henny. It looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's a brave call in anyone's books, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see some extra fireworks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron player as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots.
Looking good so far.
There it is. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. With the fifth hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what were your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
She's a top-quality player, this one. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. A birdie putt awaits. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Yeah, good safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Currently at -4 overall.
Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. It was on a good line. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Leading by 8 strokes now. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Oh! Putting for birdie here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. That's disappointing. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. That's inside the range.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
We have a par 3 on this one. Should find the green here.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, massive bunker down the left-hand side, so players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Well, this should find the short grass. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, this one's going right at the flag. She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop, and the event is hers.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been
And ladies and gentlemen, she's done it. That putt will seal the win.
I gotta say, and a massive trophy to match as well. Happy days ahead for this player. It is a good start to the rest of their career.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Well hold. Let's move on. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, behind John Rahm. Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the king, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour. And that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that.
A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Looking for another birdie here.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
That's heading for the fairway. Playing from around 190 yards out.
Nicely done.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. This one should find the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
That's frustrating.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Oh, tidy looking shot that. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place.
This one is chewing fiber.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
4 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
To get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, what a super shot.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Getting ready to play their third. That's some good golf right there. If she holds this, she'll win it all. That putt went a bit long there. And there's your Arnold Palmer Invitational champion. A stout performance on a very strong golf course.
And that was a performance that the King would have loved to have seen there, Luke. What a great win by this player.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for...
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Good look at a birdie here. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Currently 2 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Second shot here on the 4th. This one needs to kick left. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this. This is what they have left for birdie here.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
You like that, didn't you?
Should find the green.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 2. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take her to 6 under. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
She has this remaining for her par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. That one's heading down Broadway. 2nd shot here on the 11th. That's nicely done. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Oh, that impressed me and her. And tidy looking shot, that one. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And she's our leader. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 third.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It's going to be difficult to 2-putt from there.
That should find the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Good shot there, Beamer. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. A par putt awaits. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
She's been reading this like a book. 22 foot she's got.
Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side.
Well, this has got an amazing ring to it. The Players' Champion.
It is a title that any player would kill to have, and I have to say this has been a killer afternoon. The amazing golf, the players firing it on all cylinders, going for everything they possibly could. I gotta say, what a finish, what a champion. This will go down in history as one of the best Players' Championships ever.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to welcome you to the FedEx Cup Playoffs finale. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to begin.
Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this next player is at the very top of the FedEx Cup points list and are therefore starting this event at 3 under.
As a rookie, I think when you start off the season, you're just kind of hoping to make it to the playoffs. I mean, this is stuff that dreams are made of. This season has been so remarkable. Each and every week continues to impress. I'm looking forward to seeing how she handles all the pressure of going out there and trying to win. This is going to be some kind of exciting week.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes.
Currently at 3 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. That's a pretty handy shot.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
This hole is a par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently leading by 2.
She needs this to save par. And after that hole, you're leading Justin Thomas by a shot. She'll have to find a way to bounce back from that one. Great shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
And we've got Justin Thomas coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 2 off the lead.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard, sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is 2nd.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, you'll take that. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently 1st, with Justin Thomas 2nd.
Handy effort, that one. Sitting at 6 under. Currently in top spot. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And that will move her to 7 under. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? That's tidy.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Second shot here on the 14th. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
That should find the surface. That's just inside the range.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was a beauty. Putting for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Second shot here at the 18th. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, there you have it. The FedEx Cup champion. It barely gets bigger than that these days.
It doesn't hardly, Luke, and I gotta say, I mean, what a round, what a way to finish it. The players just got to be exhausted, going through so many emotions. I mean, obviously you're thinking about the money, but listen, this is a culmination of some amazing play this year. I couldn't be happier for him. Job well done.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.